Hey guys, this is Gary. This is an update to my 5th generation Supra video, which I'll link to above if you have not seen it yet. It's got information which I'll touch on in this video, so it may be a good idea to watch that one later. Let's get into it. As far as looks go, it still has the plastic body panel covers to hide it, but it's starting to reveal itself a little more than before. Things like LED headlights in the front that make it reminiscent of the FT1 concept that Toyota was using to gauge interest with a few years ago, and the rear taillights have also changed from the round taillights to the ones which look like the FT1 concept also. There are rumors that the Supra may be sold under the Gazoo brand. Gazoo is Toyota's factory racing team and may have more expertise in development of exciting performance vehicles. Gazoo just reminds me of Gonzo from Sesame Street, so hopefully you guys don't have that image too. There was a discussion in the past with Gazoo regarding 3 tiers of sports cars, also referred to as the Three Brothers, which may have caused this rumor. Here's something to think about. If the Mark V Supra fails under the Gazoo brand, then Toyota may be able to wipe their hands clean since it wasn't Toyota branded in the first place. If it succeeds, then there won't be much to worry about either way since Toyota is the parent company, so it may be a smart move on Toyota's end. The 5th generation Supra was rumored to appear at the Tokyo Auto Salon, which it was a no-show, so we still haven't really seen one without the plastic covers and camouflage off. It may still be undergoing the necessary changes to the Gazoo brand, still under prototype stages, or Toyota didn't want to compete with the revealing of the BMW Z4 concept, which would make sense since these two are sharing the same platform. I guess Toyota is saving the stage for themselves in the future. What we do know is that the BMW Z4 will share the same platform and likely use BMW's engines. Being that the BMW Z4 may appear to consumers before the Supra, we may be able to gauge the performance right off of it, so be on the lookout for when Z4 sales start. There has also been a document that leaked from BMW which references to the Toyota Supra and BMW Z4, the J29 referencing to the Supra and the G29 to the Z4. I'll only reference the US ones here, as you can see other markets are also listed on this document. The Supra will receive 2 engines, the 30i and 40i, which is a BMW code and references to the 248 horsepower 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo and the 335 horsepower 3-liter twin-turbo inline 6. They might receive a slight power bump by the time the Supra comes out, but we'll have to wait and see. Also notice that both the 4 and 6-cylinder will be supplied with an automatic, most likely the current 8-speed automatic from BMW. Things can change, but it doesn't look like the Supra will be sold with a manual transmission from what it states here in this document. What do you think? Will a manual cause sales to drop because shifting duties are no longer in the control of the driver? The Z4, on the other hand, will be sold with a manual and automatic. There is also no mention of a hybrid drivetrain, which was rumored to be offered in the past. So the engines offered will most likely end up being the B46 4-cylinder turbo for the entry-level Supra and B58 inline 6 turbo for the highest trim. These 2 engines are both part of the BMW modular engine family and both will have an automatic. I know some people expected Toyota to make a 3JZ. I'd guess it would be a 2JZ, but in aluminum form to make it lighter with the latest technology. The reality is that it would be expensive to make since Toyota doesn't currently have one and BMW already makes inline 6s, so this is where the collaboration benefits occur for Toyota. It most likely includes the BMW suspension tuning aspect also. Let me know what you think in the comment section below if the new Supra should have a BMW engine. Performance-wise, in the quarter mile, it should be very similar to its other 2 or 3 series cousins. The 4-cylinder turbo should be around 14.4 seconds at 96.4 miles per hour, and the 6-cylinder turbo at 12.7 at 111 miles per hour. People complain about the GT86 not having enough power. This would be the answer to their complaint and makes sense as it would be the next step a GT86 owner would take up the ladder when upgrading cars. The only issue I can see right now is tuning software for these engines, because they are fairly new still. Let's hope that it'll be easy to tune and a large aftermarket follows. And I'm not talking appearance packages and wheels, because if BMW makes the electronics difficult as they've always been known to, then I don't see the next generation Supra sales doing too well. Toyota was reported to have been using the Porsche Cayman as a benchmark for the Supra. If it could handle similar or better than a Cayman, then it would be a great driver's car, especially at a more affordable price point. Prices are rumored to start in the low 30s, which sounds like it will be for the entry-level 4-cylinder turbo. The 6-cylinder turbo may be higher than that, probably starting in the high 30s or low $40,000 range. This falls in line with what I've stated before, that it would be priced similarly to the Nissan 370Z. The Supra has always been a Z competitor, even from its inception. I know folks are going to argue that it competes with the GTR, but it really doesn't. The GTR is all-wheel drive, has huge brakes, power, technology, and is priced accordingly. It's great to know that the Supra can compete with the GTR though. The 5th generation Supra test mule has been spotted in the past with 4-piston calipers in the front and single piston in the rear, which I mentioned in my last video. The latest one looks to have a single piston front and rear caliper, which may mean that it's using the 4-cylinder turbo. The brakes tell me that it's not going to have 500 plus horsepower and should be adequate for the BMW engine offerings. Remember, the 4th generation Toyota Supra only had 320 horsepower with 4-piston front and 2-piston rears, and may weigh more than the upcoming 5th generation. Is the next Supra just part of the hype train, or will it be something special that enthusiasts would be satisfied with? Because Toyota is taking so long to bring this out that the excitement is starting to wear out. This is turning into a situation like the LFA or NSX. What will happen when the BMW Z4 comes out and gives us the experience first? Will the Supra be that much different to go out and buy one? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Hit that like button if you found this informational. Also, let me know what you'd like to see for future video discussions, and subscribe for notifications. I'll see you in the next one.